Alright guys, this is jerninhgam here. I did a video before on YouTube about the Ukrainians. In Ukraine, army specialists parachute with the British army forces as well. They say the enemy is Russia. But the thing is, what happens if Russia decides to come through Ukraine in their trucks and in their tanks and in their aeroplanes and in their, you know, cars and whatever they use, jeeps, whatever they have, with the guns and and they want to come into Ukraine. And what if there's British troops on the other side helping the Ukrainians? They're saying the British troops are helping the Ukrainians train, doing like pretend wars. British are shooting against the Ukrainians, the Ukrainians are shooting against the British. Target practice training in NATO. But the thing is, people are going to say there won't be a war with Russia, there won't be a war with NATO, there won't be a war with British soldiers going at war with Russians. But I find that hard to unbelieve sometimes, because it only takes one side to start a war, and it only takes one side to go inside an enemy, enemy's area to cause a problem and a big bang, and who would start the first shooting and who would start the fire. But I'm not convinced. They don't just send the British troops to NATO for the sake of training. There's got to be more to meets the eye here. The same with the Russians. The Russians and NATOs don't like each other because of the border thing. The Russians would rather have the NATOs not there. It's like having America and NATO next to each other. That's what some people would say. But I don't know, guys and girls. Do you reckon war will happen with Russia and NATO? Tensions, and the British may have to help the NATOs fight Russia, and the Americans, will they fight on our side? Will the Americans fight on the Russian side to shoot against the NATOs? Where the British be? With Scotland and Ireland and Northern Ireland and Wales joining? Well, I mean, where are we really going to be heading up here? Because why would they be putting this here, as I'm going to show you a picture, as British troops and NATO troops parachuting in Ukraine? So as you can see there, I know the picture's a bit small, but this is where the British were jumping out the aeroplane, as I may show you in a minute, to just get some kind of idea of what I'm saying. As I did a video of this before, talking about them parachuting down. There they go, they're going to the floor, they're dropping to the ground there, these people. So you can see, I'm going to zoom in, there we go, and there's the people with the guns there. There you go, they're all dropping from the sky. It's like D-Day. It's like World War One and World War Two. They did this, but the biggest army you've got here is going to be the British, and the British have a big army, so the NATO, and Russia's probably got a bigger army than the UK. Look at all them people falling down here. America's got a big army as well. So there's something not right here, as you can see here. Loads of people may say, why am I worrying over nothing? But they want to protect the people, the army. They want to make sure things are okay. And as this guy's saying here, he's talking about things should be good, or whatever he's going to say. I've already done a video on this, but there's tensions between anywhere of any country. Lots of countries are at war at the minute. Some are not. I mean, there's probably little wars all over the world. But what do you guys and girls think? Do you reckon war is going to be happening with Russia against NATO, and the British soldiers will have to help? Will the Americans have to come in? Who would back the Russians? Will the Chinese come into Russia and help them against NATO or Ukraine? Then we'll have a shootout. Anyway, thank you for joining me. Peace. Some people may think I'm crazy, but we'll soon see. Nobody wants war, but this is certainly heading that way. Peace.